following show is a paid program.
Hey family, how you doing today? We have the best of the best in the building with us. We have Mr. Isaac Moore, CEO of Isaac Moore Collection, world-renowned fashion designer, luxury brand. I want to tell you a little bit before we see him and talk to him. From homelessness to high rises, lived in 50 different homes, stayed in parks, slept on park benches, stayed in 24-hour restaurants. Moore's story starts with the abandonment of a drug-addicted mother and father who spent most of his life, his father's life, in prison. His company, Isaac and Moore Luxury Fashion, was birthed out of passion in 2005. He is from the area of Houston, Texas, 3rd Ward, Texas. Mr. Isaac Moore.
Yeah. I'm just so happy I'm here, man. We've been trying to do this for a
long time. Just getting together.
Yeah.
And you've traveled, man, every time I call you, traveling.
Yeah,
on the plane.
At least 3 or 4 times a week.
Yeah. Absolutely. We were just talking about 50 different locations of living.
Yeah.
Being abandoned.
Sure.
Everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You stayed on park benches.
Yeah.
In 24-hour restaurants.
That's true.
People didn't know that.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
And a lot of people did. You know, just to 50 different, actually it was like 60.
Mm-hmm.
And so many people helped me.
Right.
So many people. I don't care if they let me stay in their home for 1 week, 2 weeks, 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it, that was a big help.
Right.
If they allow me to sleep on the floor other than the concrete, that's a help.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And so I'm just very appreciative for all those people that helped me along the way.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because they didn't have to do it. It was a choice for them. So, yeah.
Absolutely. What I love about you, I don't care. I'm going to tell you guys, Isaac can be anywhere. If we see each other, it's like, damn.
It's love.
It's love.
It's love, yeah.
It's love. It's love.
Yeah.
Always. Let's show a picture of us. He does a lot of nonprofits, gives a lot of things.
Yeah.
We were at the Smith Foundation
Right.
on there, just looking at it. Smith Foundation, which is Harry Smith, they have McDonald's, but they give towards graduates.
Yep.
Over the years, and just we've been seeing each other on nonprofits. So, man, why so? Why give back?
It's very important.
Right.
You know, I don't look at it just giving back because I feel like when you look at a cup, you know, and you pour water into it, it overflows.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like instead of just pouring out the water, you lose what's in the cup instead of just you constantly get poured into. So I'm constantly getting poured into, so I overflow. So it's just like this is like abundance that it just overflowed to the people that. So it's not really giving back for me. It's just overflowing.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
And looking at a lot of things that have happened over the time, never giving up is the key.
Yeah.
Never giving up is the key.
Mm-hmm.
Never giving up
Right.
is the key for you. In 2005, it seemed like this was birth, but before this, you had been thinking about going into something, doing something.
Yeah, I was very like. First of all, I didn't know what to do with my life.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mom left me when I was 14 years old. She was in prison since I was in 3 years old all the way till I was 9.
Mm-hmm.
So she got out of jail, and at that time my grandmother was living and things like that, and she got me. That's why I moved to 3rd Ward, and we stay in this 600 square foot home. And I seen a woman work 2 or 3 jobs just to, make ends meet.
Right.
But I did not know what she was really going through. You see what I'm saying? Because from 9 to 14, that's the duration I had time to spend with my mom.
So 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. So then she relapsed, got back on drugs, and never recovered. And then, 2019, she passed, overdose, outside.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? And so I was in New York, and I just got a phone call that my mom overdosed. And so in 20 years, my mama never came back to her senses, and so that used to just drive me so much.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, the reason why she's like that because her son can't take care of her. So I should just do so much and trying to make that happen. But when I got to the place, it was just like a blew up in my face.
Wow. Because
nothing that I could have done, nothing that I have done, nothing I have accomplished can change her mind. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Then to find out it was more than me. It was more than my sister. It was, her trauma and things like that. So
absolutely, absolutely. And you look at that and you see all the fashion that you've done. Mm-hmm. Let's go into that. Why fashion? How did you get into fashion?
How did I? It started in high school. First of all, I always had a sense of style.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Your look.
Yeah, I always had a look. I always dressed different, looked different, and things like that.
Right.
And I used to get talked about because I dressed not like everybody else.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
they categorize you.
Yeah,
right?
they did.
And then they bully you a lot of times.
Yeah. So so my senior year, it was time for prom. Mm-hmm. And so by then, I won Best Dresser 3 years in a row at Jake Yates High School and stuff like that. And so they was asking me what I was going to do for prom. And I said, I'm not wearing no Al's formal wear suit. You see what I'm saying? So I actually made my own suit. And that's when it started for me and things like that. So I started getting a lot of response, a lot of recognition for it. And I never stopped after that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you actually designed your own suit, what you were going to wear that day,
what
your style was going to be that day.
So I'm so different. So I didn't do a typical suit.
Right.
Like I took a jersey.
Yeah.
And I took 3 jerseys and I made one jersey out of the vest.
Uh-huh.
And I took the letters and the numbers out of the other jersey and made it out of my jacket.
Right.
Yeah, and I started doing all kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
And
so you're cutting it up.
Yeah.
You're sewing it. You're stitching it. You're making it a whole nother thing.
Then it was so epic, man. It was so clean. I got so much attention for it.
Right.
And so many people was like, hey, I think you should start doing this.
Really?
Yeah, so I just stuck with it. I ain't know nothing about it. No knowledge. I didn't have no knowledge, no direction.
Right.
But I stuck with it. And now I know too much. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But the reason I say that about you is this. It's so many parents out there and they see their children, right?
Yeah.
And their children have these styles.
Yeah.
And they always say, oh, why don't you wear like so-and-so and so? We need to nurture those styles.
Yeah. No, definitely. I think fashion is not about what you wear.
Yes.
It's how you wear it.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying?
There you go.
It's like everybody
because 2 different people can wear the same thing
and look totally different.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's really, and so that's we gotta understand the anatomy, the construct of our own skeleton and things like that, and see what suits us.
Yeah. I think the other thing too that we need to talk about is gender-based things.
Yeah.
And also what people in their minds think we should wear, and we shouldn't. We should wear what we want to wear.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you feel comfortable with it, I think you should put it on and wear it like how you're supposed to.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you're trying to look like everybody else, it don't look good on you.
Right. Right. And then we need to know our own body types.
Definitely. That's the key. You sound, you know a thing or two about fashion. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
If, you were a 4 and 5 or 6, it's for women.
No,
when they were younger, the guys were younger, you weren't. But if you gain weight.
Yeah, you can't do it. You can't go back to 4, 5, or 6 clothes. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
And certain materials.
Yeah, definitely.
Aren't great on everybody's body type.
That's so true.
Spandexes can't go and do so much.
No, it's only can do so much. And I think when you get to that point, you gotta start like getting stuff like really fit your size.
Your
like
size. Your size.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. A lot of people, we don't look at that. What we love about you is that your bags.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
how did you come up with your bags? Not only that, purses, bags, just your luxury line, your luxury collection.
Yeah, so it was so crazy. I was talking to somebody. I always, because a lot of people want to get started with fashion,
Right.
you know, and since I made it to a certain kind of level, a lot of people ask me a lot of questions. And one of the questions was asked, you know, they think luxury is a product,
Right.
but luxury is a name. You see what I'm saying? And it's a name.
Yeah.
You know, and so more so than the product is luxury, I build a name of luxury.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? And but how I got started with that is I have to start it with one thing first.
Right.
It's so, like this fashion is so huge.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You could make sofas, you can make jeans,
Right.
you can make shoes, but when you starting off with something, you got to be focused on something.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, let's do this. Let's look at the video and we'll go for a break and we're going to extensively talk about that fashion. Let's look at the video though of some of the brands.
Yeah.
Back to the Cam Hill Show after these messages. The Cam Hill Show. If you'd like to advertise your business or become a sponsor, contact the Cam Hill Show at gmail.com.
Move up at Ron Carter Cadillac. Drive the new 2021 Cadillac XT4 Luxury Collection for only $319 a month. The new 2021 Cadillac XT5 Luxury Collection for only $399 a month. Both for 39 months lease with just $1 down. Or purchase either and enjoy 1.9% APR for 60 months plus bonus cash. Gulf Freeway, just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Shop smarter when you shop Ron Carter. Ron Carter Cadillac.com.
My prenatal promise is to make sure my baby is safe and healthy because I know it is possible to acquire syphilis, HIV, or other STDs without knowing it. Getting tested is my very first chance to protect my baby. Doctors are required to give expectant mothers 3 separate tests for syphilis. If you're pregnant, ask your doctor if you're being tested properly for syphilis and other STDs. Congenital syphilis can lead to a miscarriage, stillbirth, or an infant death. Don't risk your baby's health. To find out more, visit myprenatalpromise.com.
And now back to the Cam Hill Show.
Hey family, we are back with Isaac Moore. So we just saw the brand.
Yeah.
We saw the video.
Yeah.
That was shot during COVID.
COVID, yeah.
You've been traveling around the world even during this time
Definitely.
and was able to really connect with a lot of the celebrities.
Definitely.
And I love the way you always talk about networking and relationship. Let's
Yeah.
talk about that, about the brand.
Yeah. So my biggest thing is vision.
Yeah.
And the vision means to me is just really seeing it through. Whatever is in your head, whatever God showed you, it was given to you.
Mm-hmm.
And there was already provisions behind it. So my thing is, my job is to see it through.
Right.
You know, so relationship is very important. You know, so whatever I gotta do to nurture that relationship, I'm with it.
Absolutely.
And I feel like, man, when you think about purpose, I feel like I used to be scared of flying. And the first time I ever flown, I've flown to Asia. So I didn't know nobody in Asia, and I just flown out there, and and I was scared of flying. And the first time I ever flown, I flown to another country.
Right.
And I didn't know nobody.
And look at how many hours that is on the flight.
On the flight. So I said, well, and my fear is the plane dropping and stuff like that. I said, well, if something's going to happen to me, I'd rather be on purpose. So I live my life on purpose.
Right.
Than scared of doing anything. You see what I'm saying? So I'd rather be being on purpose than not.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So relationships is very important. That's how I got, even through COVID. So I'm saying, I feel like I'm doing my purpose in life.
Right.
So I rather, if any happened to me, I want to do my purpose.
Right.
I want to be on purpose. Yeah.
Absolutely. So looking at it, 2005.
Yeah.
This is 2021.
21.
You've been doing fashion all this time.
Walking.
It wasn't like yesterday. It doesn't start out, you know, down the street. This has been your life.
Until 3 years ago, that's when things started turning around for me.
Wow.
I walked all my life. I never had a car until 3 years ago.
Until 3 years ago.
3 years ago. I never had
a car. Your own car.
I never had my own car. I walked all my life. You know, a lot of people, you know, use a lot of reasons not to do anything.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have no money to catch buses, so I walked. Then I waited on the bus and talked to the bus driver. Hey, I need a courtesy ride to take me downtown.
Right.
Yeah, I'm doing this all the time. You see what I'm saying? For years and years and years and years and years. And I think God really me through such a time as this, because I think more so than committing to the result of life or what you're trying to work for, I think you got to commit yourself to the time when it's going to happen. And we don't even know when that time, but it's always a time for your vision that God gave it to you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And the reason I wanted you to come on here, there's no way you could have stayed at that many places.
Yeah.
In the parks.
Yeah.
In the restaurants, without some thought process of a higher power, I'm saying, to guide you along the way.
Yeah. No, and I think more so than I start understanding, you know, God or something.
Right.
I was really so to just understanding that what I seen was greater than what I was going through.
Right.
And I really lived, I really seen my vision as my reality instead of what I was going through.
Right.
What's my reality? You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like, I think God always favored me, always covered me and stuff like that,
Because of the fact that you could have stopped after knowing when Mom came home from prison, and then she had all the jobs. It didn't stop you from still going forward in your mind saying, I've got to help Mom. I've got to do something.
I got to do something,
Because your surroundings didn't say that.
No.
The people around you didn't think like that. They were comfortable where they were.
You know, then nobody supported me. What does it look like?
Right.
What does it look like? I'm telling you, I want to start my own club with my own name.
Right. With your name.
Well, I come from poverty, come from walking. I ain't finna wear that name.
Right.
Just imagine that. You see what I'm saying? That's just a black boy, you know, color boy coming through the ghetto, walking and stuff like that. Say, I'm gonna do my own. That wasn't thought of, having your own clothing line in 2005.
Right.
Then using your own name. So nobody supported me.
Right.
You see
I'm
what
going to go back for something because I know a little bit of something. You were selling T-shirts.
Yeah.
You were selling clothes for someone else, and everybody thought it was yours.
That's true.
Let's talk about that passion.
Yeah. So
that you have to be passionate about things.
No, and I think passion is really developed.
Yeah.
I don't think you just have passion. It's developed through a pursuit of understanding what you really here for.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like you know, like you didn't have this at first.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's through your passion really was developed.
But see, let's talk about the fact that you were selling someone else's and you believed in it.
I really did. I really too. He kicked me out, and I was crying. I'm like, God, you don't got nothing for me. You just always, you did this, whatever. And
Right. Let me
something
down. You abandoned me
Yeah, exactly.
each time.
Exactly. Every time. It's no.
Like abandonment.
Yeah. So I was just going through so much of abandonment. Like nothing was working.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like nothing. Everybody was like, I ain't doing this. I ain't doing this. Kicking me out the house. And, I had to prove myself so much.
They get tired of
you
you after 1 or 2 weeks.
Yes. So, and this guy who I used to work for, and, so I got so passionate about this because I felt like this was my savior or something like that. So he ended up kicking me out.
Because you're making money this time.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not making no money at this time. It was just, he just provided an outlet for me. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Of thinking different, of doing things different. Because then I didn't know what to do with myself.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? That was in 2004.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right before 5.
Right before 5. And that's when I birthed it, 2005.
Why your name? Where did that come from? Your own name.
I was sleeping over this family house, and this guy named Michael Jackson, he was like, why won't you use your own name? He said, your name sounds like you go together.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, ain't nobody, and I was like, ain't nobody fit to buy my name.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And he said, man, I want you to keep saying it and keep saying it until you believe in it, and the whole world's going to believe in it. And that was in 2005, July 2005.
Right.
And I believed in it, and I made the world believe in it.
Right. Right.
You see what I'm saying? So somebody else gave me that.
Right.
Yeah.
And that thought process to make sure to say your own name.
Yeah.
Keep saying it and keep saying it.
Keep saying it. So if I can keep saying it, and I can make other people keep saying it, the world will keep saying it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So because like I don't think I don't want to stop anything. I just want to replace it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I don't want to stop the Gucci's and stop the Pradas. I want to replace it. Because we're gonna keep on supporting that because we want to keep feeling good about ourselves.
Right.
But we haven't found any other thing that validate our success or our hard work other than those brands. So that's with the Isaac and More coming in and things like that to really do that.
You go into detail about how you design your brand. We don't have a video, but guys, go on YouTube. You'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
Of how it's made. Let's talk a little bit of how it's made. Your product.
Yeah.
And your bag, for instance, your backpack bag.
Yeah.
How is it just in your thought process? Because you've gone through probably a lot of different fabrics, a lot of different things that work and don't. Let's talk about that part. Just the process.
First of all, everything is handmade. Just I gotta pay attention to every detail.
Right.
I think what helps me, because my vision, I know exactly how I wanted it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because the finished product is already in my head. So when I created it, I gotta get to that point.
Right.
And so I gotta make everybody else see how I see it.
Right.
And that's a very difficult. So then creating, getting other people that's helping me to create it.
Right.
To get it to that point. That's the difficult part right there.
Right.
So, but yeah.
One great thing I love about as far as the backpack, the bag itself, it can stand on its own.
Definitely. It definitely can.
It can just sit there on its own.
And it looks so different.
Right.
You can identify it. It don't look like nothing else.
Right.
And it can stand on its own and it looks better or it just looks the same. So, yeah.
Yeah. Why stand on its own? It's something that made you say, I've been putting the other ones down that I maybe bought or whatever, and it's not standing up.
Yeah. No, definitely. Like I like structure.
Right.
I like durability. And I think luxury, it comes from duration.
Right.
How long it lasts. We think how well it looks good, how much it looks, but I associate quality, how long it lasts.
Right. An investment.
It's an investment. It gotta last long. I don't care with my bags. You can drop it from a 50-story building.
Right.
It's still gonna be durable. You're still gonna be able to use it.
Right.
And that's what it's about.
So. Especially in our climate. The climate of Houston, we're humid here and things like that. The durability.
Yeah, definitely.
you know, the investment that you have.
You have to.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I was talking to a lady about how she bought a Chanel bag and how much it lasts her 15 years.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. How can a product last you that long? That's why I
Right.
want my product to last.
Right.
See what I'm
Right.
saying?
As far as the investment is concerned.
Yeah.
And looking at everything, and we were talking about you selling these T-shirts. You said, I started my design career by redesigning my own life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's talk about that statement.
I think I didn't know I was a designer until I started designing my life first. I think we have to do that. I think we all, sometimes life can throw things at us,
Right.
or you could be born into a life that's given to you that's not so well and don't look good.
Right.
And what you have to do is you have to redesign it. You know, you have to don't take the sample or the that's given to you, that you can always reconstruction and redesign your own life the way you want it. You know?
Now, your surroundings did not predict that.
No.
I mean, you're walking all this time.
Yeah.
You're leaving the area, Third Ward. You're walking through different places. People know you. You
Yeah.
know, they knew things
Yeah.
like, you know. And you come out, no harms done, no problems.
God.
Exactly.
Thank God.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
for real. I remember I was
And
walking.
many of those people probably protected you in a certain way because they knew you.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
No, definitely, man. I get so more people is more proud of me because they know where I came from.
Exactly.
More than what I'm doing, they like, oh my God,
Yeah.
this is crazy, and it make them want to do something.
Right. Hope.
Hope.
It
It's
gives
just-
them a hope.
Yes, man. That's what this whole thing is. It's a hope brand.
Yeah.
You know, and I think God has really used me. I think He allowed me to go through what I went through just to create the hope.
Right.
It can happen. It can happen.
Right. It
It's
can
a
happen.
possibility. It can happen. Look what I showed you. Someone that, yeah.
And somebody that looks like them, that they see, they know your story,
Yeah.
and they know they can do the same.
Yeah, for sure.
It's consistent too.
Yeah.
You've been consistent along the way.
Yeah.
Consistency.
I love what I do,
Yeah.
Cam. Like, I love it. I don't want to do nothing else. I don't want to get no real estate. I don't want no multiple streams of income. I don't
Right.
want none of that stuff.
Yeah.
I just want to do this.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And instead of going into real estate, I'm going to bring fashion to real estate. Instead of going
Right.
to technology, I'm going to bring fashion to technology. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I want to do.
Right. Right. I like that, what you're saying, because of when you look at it, you do your passion.
Yeah, I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people say, "Oh, I'm gonna do real estate, I'm gonna do fashion, I'm gonna do, sell this and do
Yeah,
that."
they just, a lot of people that chase a lot of money, they lack a lot of money or they lack a lot of things.
Yeah.
I think vision, everything is included.
Definitely.
It's included. It's like buying a TV and you only focus on the remote control. The remote control comes with the TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think the other thing that we need to understand that we deserve the best.
Definitely.
We deserve it.
Yes. we
Each
do.
person.
Yeah,
We
for sure.
deserve. Each person deserves the best.
Yeah.
Live your best life.
Yes.
Live it.
Yeah.
You
Live it.
know?
Yeah.
A lot of us don't. We exist.
Yeah.
We exist.
Yeah.
We really don't live.
But how would you live your best life if you don't know what the life was intended for you in the
Right.
beginning?
That's it. That's it. But I love the way you had vision.
Yeah.
You saw it on TV. You saw
Yeah.
somewhere. You saw other people doing it. And you say, hey, you know what? I can do the same.
Yeah. I can do it better.
There you go.
Yeah.
I can do it better.
I can do it better.
How does that come about that you say, I can do it better?
I'm just, first of all, I'm a competitor. I like people that came before me because I can understand what they did and how I can do it better.
Right.
I don't want to do the same as you done it. I want to do it better than you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You've met a lot of celebrities.
I
How
did.
do we connect with all of that? How did you start with celebrities?
So when I started doing the box experiences, I think that's what opened up the window and the door for a lot of different things.
Right.
So in the beginning, it was people in my DM that was connected to certain people.
Right.
And they said, hey, I can do this. I can do this. I can introduce you to this person. Like, really?
Yeah.
So we only meet online.
Right.
So, and I just took the risk. I said, I'm gonna go wherever they at. If they say they can do this, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I tried it out, and some people was a hit and miss, but I kept on trying, and now I just get DMs of the right people. I don't not have to go through these third parties no more and stuff like that. Now they directly call me and stuff.
And I'm glad you mentioned the box experience.
Yeah.
It's about the box.
It's about the box. Yeah.
Let's talk about the box. So family, what it means is that when you receive your gift, it's in a special box only for you, and it's identified with your name on it.
No, definitely. Yeah. So I came with the whole box experience. I used to always look at different award ceremonies.
Right.
Right. And everybody that get awarded for their hard work or what they done. Mm-hmm. So I say, okay, well, how about if I take that same concept in a same way and apply it and give it to my customers?
Right.
You know, because they work hard. Mm-hmm. You know, they work 80 hours, 24 hours, 19 hours, and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So when they get something from me, they need not to be nominated, they need to get awarded.
Right.
For their hard work. And that's what the box experience for. So that's why we understand who's buying it, and we make it personal. So when they open it, they see what they have done.
Right. Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
And what's so funny, I love the box experience because people think it's the box that's the gift.
Yeah. They don't want to open it up.
Right.
Yeah, then when they actually open up and see what they ordered, it's just a double whammy, you know?
It is.
Yeah, it's double.
And they keep that box because it's their name.
They keep it.
Why put their name on it?
Because it's for them.
Yeah.
You know, award don't have my name, but, you know, like if you work hard and I'm acknowledging you, it should have your name.
Right.
It's for you.
Yeah. And I love that. The difference in when you give the box.
Yeah.
Or when you give the gift, or when somebody receives your gift, it's their name on it, not yours.
Exactly.
Okay, not the brand name, in other words.
Yeah. Well, every box has my logo on the top of it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That just let it know that the factory has made it.
Right.
You know, Isaac and
Moore.
It's authentic. It's authentic.
Right.
You know, but everything else is only for that customer.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The box.
Yeah, the box experience. Everybody talks about the box.
Yeah, they do.
So you guys got to go on YouTube. You'll see so many people about the box. You'll see the presentation of the box.
Yeah.
And you'll see those. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back on The Cam Hill Show.
We'll be right back to The Cam Hill Show after these messages. The Cam Hill Show. If you'd like to advertise your business or become a sponsor, contact thecamhillshow@gmail.com.
Move up at Ron Carter Cadillac. Drive the new 2021 Cadillac XT4 Luxury Collection for only $319 a month. The new 2021 Cadillac XT5 Luxury Collection for only $399 a month. Both for 39 months lease with just $1 down. Or purchase either and enjoy 1.9% APR for 60 months plus bonus cash. Gulf Freeway, just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Shop smarter when you shop Ron Carter. RonCarterCadillac.com.
My prenatal promise is to make sure my baby is safe and healthy, because I know it is possible to acquire syphilis, HIV, or other STDs without knowing it. Getting tested is my very first chance to protect my baby. Doctors are required to give expectant mothers 3 separate tests for syphilis. If you're pregnant, ask your doctor if you're being tested properly for syphilis and other STDs. Congenital syphilis can lead to a miscarriage, stillbirth, or an infant death. Don't risk your baby's health. To find out more, visit myprenatalpromise.com.
And now back to the Cam Hill Show.
Hey, family. family, we are back with Mr. Isaac Moore. We're going to be talking about an upcoming event. I wanted to show, he brought this to us. Hey, the catalog, ladies and gentlemen, you have got to look in here. You have got to get the things. Go to his website, isaacandmore.com. But let's put the flyer up. There's an event that's going to happen this Sunday. Celebrity people are going to, everybody.
Everybody. And I can't even mention everybody.
Right, you can't mention everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell everybody. But Cynthia Bailey is going to be the host.
Definitely.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Jim Jones.
Safari.
And it's going to be a whole list.
And a whole list. You know, when you got those type of names, the whole city going to come
Exactly,
out, you know?
exactly. Star-studded. It's going to be.
But you know what's so crazy? They didn't charge me nothing. They didn't charge me nothing. They didn't charge me anything. They really support me.
Right.
You know?
And they want to bring Houston.
They want to bring it to Houston.
Yeah,
I think this is going to be the next place to be.
yeah. Entertainment. This is the next place you think?
I know it is.
You do?
I know it is.
People have been trying for a long time.
But I think it's time. I think we got the very creative minds to do so, and we have the passion.
We do.
And the
We have
will.
a lot of people
We
here
have a lot of people. I
that actually travel and leave here to go to other states, but they live here.
I had Safari out here last week, and it was his first time coming. He said, man, I just love this vibe.
Right.
Yeah,
So he really loved it here.
he loved it.
Wow. 50 Cent is here?
Yeah,
Understand?
50 Cent, no.
Yeah.
You know, so he probably walk in the door too. He said, yeah, so.
Absolutely. We got a lot of people coming for the event. Let's talk about the event and what we to kind of expect there.
Yeah.
What's going on?
So it's called Exotic Spring
Yes.
for a reason.
Right.
And basically, like, I don't like to do fashion shows. I like to do reveals.
Right.
And because I think my pieces are art,
Right.
you know, so I like to put my pieces in glass cases and things like that and unveil it to the people, what I've been working on.
Right.
And so the Exotic Spring is, I want to be able to show people my backpacks and my products in exotic skin.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you'll see Cynthia Bailey, she's going to unveil it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's be cool.
It's going to be an experience.
Yeah.
A great experience.
A great experience, and that's what I want to create. You know, so you walk in, you're gonna see big old posters outside. It's gonna be a lot of entertainment outside as well too.
Right.
You know, and so you can take pictures. We got the spin around joint gonna be there. You know, yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Then when you walk in, you're gonna start seeing people hanging from the ceiling, pouring wine. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
It's an experience.
It is an experience. You know,
Isaac Moore experience.
Yeah. You know, because this haven't been done, so it's not a blueprint. So I can't. I gotta do exactly how I see it.
Right.
So
right.
that's the blueprint for me.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then bringing it from other cities that you've seen, other places.
Yeah, definitely.
And just bringing it to Houston.
Bringing it to Houston. And people haven't seen this in other cities.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's good.
You see what I'm saying?
Just the experience.
You know what I'm doing. It's haven't been seen or done. You know,
Right.
and stuff like that. So I just want to keep the momentum going.
Look in there and talk to the viewers. Last words, last statements, how to buy your things, where to buy them, and what would you give a little advice to those that may want to go into fashion?
Definitely. First of all, isaacandmore.com. That's where you can go visit. Isaac and Moore, Instagram, Facebook. It's just Isaac and Moore across the board. But my advice is to entrepreneurs, future fashion designers, things like that, man. You got to find something that you want to commit your whole life to. You know, you can't do it for the money and things like that. And actually, you almost need money in the beginning. You just need to know where you're going. So that's my advice and things like that, because you in it to make money. So you ain't supposed to have money in the beginning if you in it to make it. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people's gonna believe in you, but you gotta believe in yourself. Yeah, that's what I gotta say.
That sounds good. I appreciate you
Yeah.
so much, my friend, for everything you're doing. Remember, let's put the flyer back up real quick. This will be Sunday, okay?
This Sunday.
Sunday the 23rd.
Yeah.
Yes. 6 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Yeah, we rocking and rolling.
Rocking and rolling. He's going to be, you cannot miss this. I'm telling you right now. You
Yeah.
better go there and get the tickets because they have gone.
I know the VIP is gone.
VIP is gone. Bye.
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it. I appreciate you so much, buddy, for everything you're doing. Thank you for hope. Thank you for keep going. Thank you for all that you've done in your life and never stopped. Because you have shown the world what can and has been done, and you're consistently still doing it. Thank you.
Thank you
Everything you're doing. Thanks, guys, for everything. The Cam Hill Show, 12:31, 30 Central Standard Time. See you then. Bye.